Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 17th episode of Season Two's Almeria Redux. Today, we are graced with Johnny, Matt, and Goss. Oh, and Sir Kine. We have Kine in here now. Well, now we have Kine in here. Welcome, one and all, and thank you for joining in. Let's see. For those of us who were not here, and for those of us who, since it has been such a long time since we last played, um, the last episode, the players went into the Kofir Monastery after traveling from Ariargon. And wait, did you guys go from Ariargon?
Yeah, we climbed back up the mountain.
Yes. No. Yes. So you weren't in Ariargon. You went to the mountain. You were transported to the Three Sisters, where Goss, you were redeemed and you were given the title Pathfinder, or was it Seeker? Um, and you were told to find the Anchor Heart, which is in the heart of the Kofir ruins, and the Atira, she basically granted you the status to leave and sent you through the memory stone to the Kofir ruins, and you traveled down into the ruins after being asked a question by the statue. When you delved into the ruins proper, you were attacked by zombie like forged as well as a few undead entities. At the end of the hallway, sitting in front of a closed iron door, was Kome. And he told you that he was afflicted by chaos and he could not control himself, or he could not help himself. And he wanted Sir Kine to be his second, as he offered you a last drink before he was to commit seppuku. Niklaus, and the wisdom that Bahamut has granted him, cleansed the chaos from Kome, while the rest of the party read the inscription on the door about the four maidens accusing each other, so they each would point a finger at each other. Once Kome had recovered and was stable, you all turned the statues to point at each other, and in the distance, you heard the door unlatch. And that is where we left off, where you were standing in front of the door. And yes, that's it. You have yet to open the door.
We didn't do. We explore the entirety of everything in front of the door, or is there no point in?
What ended up happening, if I remember correctly, is that Jason hand waved us exploring the place and made us automatically solve the puzzle so that we could fight Kome's companions.
Before you went to bed. Because we extended a little bit. There was nothing left in the ruins, and I hand waved basically the statue turning and the door opening, and you have yet to fight the Kome companions.
And if I remember correctly, we've been informed that there are. Well, Kome told us about the battle strategy and told us that we have a potential powerful enemy spellcaster we'll be facing. And yeah, I remember that I said we should end the session early because number one, I was tired, and number two, I did not want to face a spellcaster without our own spellcaster ready to go.
Exactly.
Okay, Matru.
Right.
Is there a Matru?
Yes, I am here.
Good.
Nice to hear from you, buddy.
Now, did we want to try
You as well. It's been a minute.
to isolate them to try to cleanse them? remember talking about this last time.
Yes, you are very much right. We talked about Matru possibly using an ice wall to divide and conquer if he knows the spell. Which
I
he's an
don't
ice
think I am
mage.
good enough to cast.
Oh no!
Now, we got a load of magical items when we searched the tower. Is any of those items going to be helpful in this situation?
I mean, I have ways to CC people in various, not necessarily the best, but I do have ways of doing it. I can also just try and, murder people.
That's another thing we should talk about. We're not trying to murder them. We're trying to knock them out so we can have Niklaus cleanse the corruption from them like he did with Kome.
Now,
Um,
do that again without like resting.
We will have to wait and see because I don't remember if this was said out loud, but we
Oh,
came to the
you.
conclusion that if a princess, well, there is a princess there, right? The chick with the hammer.
Something completely went wrong with your microphone, JJ.
Okay.
there's a princess with a hammer.
Can you hear me?
Now it can. Now I can. I don't know if everybody else had the same issue.
I could hear him.
Okay. Anyway, where was I? That if a figure such as a princess were to die in this incident, it could create political complications that could or could not be taken advantage of by the Silver Fist.
Well, I can't do any more purification until I take a nap.
I got 3 pair of manacles, and we're gonna have to get creative how we restrain the 4th guy.
I got rope.
Okay.
You little claw, if you gag him. Be alright.
Note to self: buy more manacles when you're in town.
I've got a thunder mace. A little bit of cognitive recalibration.
I
Hit him in
mean,
the
if
head
we're
really
doing
hard.
that, I have loads of ice spears I can use to recalibrate someone's cognition
Fuck's sake,
with extreme
guys.
prejudice.
No, not extreme prejudice. More RoboCop and less Judge Dredd, people. Okay.
False.
God damn it, Matru.
Judge Dredd's
Oh,
awesome.
Oh great, here comes the creepy music. DM, I really hate to do this to you right now, but I can see through one of the walls, and something tells me I'm not supposed to be able to.
Which wall are you saying through?
Right over here.
Yeah,
I can see like a cone of vision.
Oh, hold on.
Excuse me, sorry, that was gross.
Yeah, it's just missing a slight connection of the wall right here at this corner. To go from here to here.
It's going to be a secret for about 8 seconds, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, I can only get so much.
I'm just gonna pretend it's not there.
Yeah. Okay, that's not the.
Oh yeah, another thing that we talked about is we said that DM, you were gonna give us 30 minutes to heal what's his face back up to full.
Yes, you can get him healed all the way up to full.
Yeah, well, it says not feeling good. What the fuck?
My soundboard is tied to my keybinds, and I keep forgetting to use it, or to not use it.
This is clearly the foul machinations of chaos. Hear not the siren's call, for it drives mortal men mad.
Let's see. I'm trying to find a good
Don't kick it to me.
combat song.
You did.
see the thing.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna turn it down, but I want to know, Johnny, are you in the stream?
I am.
Can you tell me if the Twitch is loud?
All right, give me like 10 seconds of silence. Sounds good.
That sounds good for me
Alright.
too.
Sweet. I need to get a new headset. Yeah, my headset is dying right now and it's taking me off. Alrighty.
So, do they know that we're coming?
You do
Wonder
not
if it
know
would
if
be
you if they
possible
know if
to
you're coming.
stealth and like sneak up behind them and like, knock them out.
Well, we did adjust some statues on the other side of the dungeon, which unlocked this door that we heard from the other side of the dungeon.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you don't know if they know if you're coming, so
Moreover, I don't really see another way into the room where they're in, except for the door in front of us.
We don't know how big the room it is either, though.
To be fair,
Uh,
they don't know that we don't know that they don't know that we're coming, so.
Maybe this will be just as surprising for the both of us. Maybe we'll both get a surprise round on each other and they'll cancel each other out.
oh, fun fact about Pathfinder, there is no surprise rounds.
I'm surprised.
Goofy.
Okay, well, since he is surprised, he is flat-footed, and I get a +2 to my attack roll against Bonshru.
What are you gonna do? Throw a spear at him?
Hey, I
There
really
we go.
excited for him to hit that roll.
Does this door have a keyhole or some sort of opening that I can see through?
There is no keyhole, but you do notice that the door may have had a latch at the very bottom of it. And when per mechanisms, it looks as if when the statues were turned, the latch itself basically let go, and now the door could potentially be free swinging because you could push it in and
No,
open.
like, way I could peer through the door.
You can hear through it, but you don't hear anything. And even through the tiny little crack through it, all you see is pure darkness.
Okay, I'd like to take opportunity to get into character, and I'm going to turn over to Moo, and I'm going to say, Mr. Moon, you are the brains of the operation. We are going up against 5 potentially dangerous, potentially corrupted former allies with one powerful magic user who seems to be acting as a beacon of the chaos. Where would you like me to be? Up front dueling with their melees, or should I be aiming for their back? I'd like to remind you that there's a very powerful mage, and the other potentially deadly target is what's the princess's name?
Keiko.
Keiko, who has this dude is Komei, right?
Is what?
The dude next to us is Komei, right?
Yes.
Who Komei has informed us is a deadly melee warrior.
Yes, and the other one, Uragiri, is a deadly archer. Basically, the greatest hunter that Almeria has ever provided.
I would love it if you were between me and all of that. Looking at what we have here, though, I think the long range can be led, attacks can be led by Gauss and myself, hitting from the back, trying to take out the mage. The mage I have every right to kill, correct?
Yes.
And everyone else
Ideally.
is, you know,
Go ahead.
ideally not dead, but if shit happens. Right?
That's
Probably.
we just fucking target the mage first and deal with everybody else later.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the mage hits us with round after, and this is me speaking, if he hits us with round after round of fireballs, we're going to start hurting, even with Nicholas.
Well, see, my idea was for you to open the door and for me to do that on round one.
Fair enough. Well, let's hope your fireballs hurt worse than their fireballs.
They won't, because mine aren't fire.
Oh, lovely.
Baseball.
Okay, so I'm going to take the front with... Is Komei a melee combatant?
Komei has all the sensibilities of a diplomat.
So he can't fight for shit, is what you're saying?
He's a good pincushion, though.
God damn it. Okay, either way, I will be taking the front with Komei. We will be engaging any melee threats and preventing them to get to the back line. Niklaus obviously is going to be the middle range guy. Feel free to jump in between range and melee, but most importantly, heal everybody. And we're going to have the two range guys at the back. Any objections to this plan?
Negative.
Right?
Let's do it.
Archivist, one more thing. Remember what I said, don't lose your heart to him. You ready?
It'd be like,
Let's go.
it's not like kick the door down. You just like open it easily and see if we can get a jump on them. Or you want to go in guns blazing?
I was just going to open the door.
All right. Click on the door.
Click on the door.
As you open this door, it is pitch black. You don't see anything.
Oh, let's draw them back.
Okay.
In fact, the darkness is so dark that it seeps out of the door like clouds of tendrils. Niklaus, Moon, and Goss, you see Kine become engulfed in darkness.
Can I grab them? Pull them out?
Out of curiosity, DM, this is just for my own personal curiosity. Am I the only one right now that's blind as a fucking bat?
I can see everything.
Okay, lovely. The door was trapped or something. Anyway, back to the roleplay.
Alright, well,
My question is, like, he is engulfed in blackness, right?
Yes.
Can we see past him?
You cannot. The room itself is the darkest darkness you've ever seen. and the smell of sulfur exudes heavily from this room.
He's in an area of magical darkness.
Can we
Yeah,
magical light?
I can just throw a fireball in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't hit JJ.
JJ got hit points, right?
JJ, can you move?
I can move. Oh, I can see again.
Okay.
Because that was the plan, right? I'm just dropping one in when he opens the door.
Yes.
Each square is 5 foot.
All right.
I am trying to
That's not-
remember how to place. Okay. Place 20-foot burst. Do I know, or am I just moving my cursor? Like, let me know if I'm no longer in the room.
Right there's a good spot.
Alright, I can't see shit, so.
Okay.
Just throwing some things in there. And then... What, do I hit save? Do I click the save DC?
Hold on. No, you don't.
Okay.
All right. Roll your damage. And this will be initiative. As also Moon, give me a class DC or a class roll. So whatever your class A or DC is, plus a D20. Or
Okay, everyone's dice are on my character sheet, so... So is it just like a D20 plus my character level?
D20 plus 16.
Okay. I'm gonna hope that does what I need it to do.
28.
Hmm.
When you cast this spell, you hear a crack, like not earth shattering crack, but it sounds as if like a very large glass container started cracking. And now,
Did anyone else hear that, or was it just me?
oh, everybody hears it, but your spell did that.
Okay.
So top of the round is Kome. Kome's does Kome have dark vision? He does not. So he cannot even see. So he's gonna step back 5 feet to and he pulls out his 2 daggers. And that'll be his turn.
So you mentioned he doesn't have dark vision. This is magical darkness, isn't it?
Kind of. Everybody, what you feel is an impending sense of dread. Moon, it's your turn.
All right. Is this? Say what?
Could you reduce Moon's frightened status by 1 since he starts inside my aura of hope?
This is a frightened condition that cannot be reduced.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, well, that's me, I guess.
You're under it as well. Under spiral. When you look up at the top right, look at your conditions that you have. The very bottom one.
You can also look at it in your character sheet under effects.
Yeah.
You this darkness. You said it was magical.
It is. It could potentially be magical, but you don't know. If Uragiri cannot see into it, but gosh, you have dark vision, don't you? No, you have low light. Niklaus, you have dark vision. You can see right to here. So you can see 25, 10, 15 feet in front of you.
Cool.
And it's dark the rest of the way.
Do I have tremor sense or something on?
Oh, I can't dispel in an area. Never mind. Dispel magic's different.
I don't know if you do not have tremor sense.
Because I see a black screen in that area, but I see tokens with wave effects on them, so I can't see what they are, but I can see where they are.
You don't know.
Okay, I would like to cast Dancing Lights
Okay.
on Keen.
Okay.
I know
me
it's a
see.
light source weirdness.
Let me.
I don't know how it. I can cast it, but it doesn't do anything.
What's the radius? 10 feet apart each. You can move in.
Lights up to 60. They can move.
So torch. So
Yeah.
5 feet.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented.
What the hell?
You didn't hear that.
Okay.
So yeah, they have to be within 120 feet of me, and 10 feet of each other, and they light 60 feet.
All right. Goss or Kine, you now glow.
It does not disperse the darkness at all, though, does it?
Not that you can see.
I will.
It's alright, I got a thing.
Shield myself.
Okay. Is that all you do?
That is 3 turns.
All right. Kine. A arrow flies through the darkness and hits you in the shoulder.
Oh, that's not nice. That's seriously not cool, bruh.
For 21 damage.
Ow.
Niklaus, it is your turn.
Alright. I assume Kine is going to be okay for a bit. So I am going to do Radiant Field, which, if I'm reading this right, causes an area of bright light. So creatures with light blindness are blinded, and it should suppress magical darkness so long as the field is my spell's rank or lower.
It should be, yeah.
Where to place? That should have placed the token or placed the burst.
Where did you place it at?
Oh, I didn't hit cast. That's why. So I suppose I cast.
Yes.
Oh, now it's telling me to. So we might end up with a little overlap here because I placed a thing a second ago. Okay, don't know if you can see it, but I placed it approximately here. And then it says save DC. Do you click that or do I click that?
Hey, I see people. Is that a statue?
That is a statue in the back.
Maybe that's where the darkness is coming from.
What the fuck is that thing?
As you guys look, directly in front of you, Kine, is
Let's get that woman.
I can't show you what she looks like, so if you look at the stream, that's what the creature you see right in front of you looks like.
Well, I'm zooming in. I can very much see what the hell the creature looks like. It looks like a... It looks like Kel'Thuzad if he was like less undead and a female.
And you do see, you kind of do see the body of a person over to the right of the room. Looks like they're covered in blood.
Like I
But
said,
not
it's a
ice,
dead
right?
woman.
Do what?
But not ice?
Not ice, no.
Do it! Wasn't me. Couldn't see shit.
And you also see the other person who shot you with a bow.
Lovely.
I thought there was a fourth.
You only see 3.
Yeah. There's very much the possibility that he's invisible or something.
Maybe the statue's the fourth.
Well, they did dress the statue in what appears to be actual clothes. Just gonna throw that out there.
Oh yeah, turns. Niklaus, you cast a radiant field. That's all 3 of your actions. Goss,
Yep.
it is your turn. You have a direct sight, a line of sight to the maul wielding entity, who you believe may be Keiko.
Well, we don't want to kill him. Now, this statue, it resembles the other statues. but
Yes.
It's bigger,
Yes,
and it's got clothes on.
they all had clothes on, but it's just it's not real clothes. They're just painted. It is a statue. Don't worry.
Okay,
Now-
it's painted on.
Yeah.
Who paints a statue?
Now, is there
I
anything
think that's
coming
the
out
real
of that,
crime here.
that urn? Like, I was thinking like the darkness was coming out of that.
Oh, that would have been awesome, pouring the darkness out of the urn. Dude, that's creepy as hell.
Possibly.
I'm gonna try shooting it just to see what happens.
You. Oh, okay.
Think of it as a warning shot.
Do I get bonus points if I get it inside the urn?
Yeah,
Like you shoot magic missile
it's
at
a
the
minus
darkness.
10 to your hit.
Minus 10 to my hit if I get it in the urn?
No, no, no. To hit it into the urn.
If I hit it in the urn? Try it. It's a strike. I'm just gonna try to hit it. I just want to see what happens. Nat 20.
All right. So you hit the you hit the urn, It goes through. You hear the shattering of glass, and the urn disintegrates, and the statue is now holding no urn and just their arm up.
But it sounded like glass, not like stone.
Yes.
I kind of want to destroy the whole thing. I'm gonna shoot at it again. There's no way one arrow should have shattered it if it was a real statue.
Well, remember it took ice damage earlier.
Well, one less thing to worry about. It's creeping me out. It's gonna get destroyed. So that's map -4. Oh, I hit.
All right. You hit a stone statue.
Okay. And I will then aim at. For my last attempt, I will come back over here. Oh, it's alt. What? Just wait. Where'd my character sheet go? One last attempt here. No.
Yeah, that was way too far, or too bad.
That was bad.
Let's see.
That is my turn. So after breaking the urn, is anything noticeably different or no?
Because of Niklaus's radiant aura or radiant field, the magical darkness is gone. So you can't tell if the urn is if the destruction of the urn is any benefit or not. All right, Kine, it is your turn.
Okay. I take a. I'm gonna stay right where I am and raise my shield.
Alrighty.
It's the end of my turn.
All right. Kome is he looks into the room, and the way he sees it, he's like, Suzume's dead. And he runs in towards her.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
And he shrieks loudly and cries. I'm sorry, Kine. The Keiko, she, let me see.
She charges at me, hopefully.
I'm sorry. I hope she does exactly what you're going to say she does.
Hold on a second. She points her mace at you. Hold on a second.
You let him do this to us.
And
He's going to rip my spirit. Okay.
all right, everybody, I need you to roll a click the save DC.
Success. So hopefully that's good for me.
With the save DC.
Oh. Got me.
What is it? Fortitude?
Yes, it is a basic fortitude save.
Yeah, in the bottom of the spell, you should see a button that says save basic fortitude.
Well, fuck me.
Wow.
Alrighty,
Can I use a hero point to roll that again?
you can, yes.
Actually, don't we have a
Nope, wrong way. Shoot.
we have a blessing that we can do once a day. I am going to use
I don't believe it's once a day.
once per day after determining the result of a check, you can re-roll the check and take the new result.
Which one is this one?
Desna. Divine Intercession.
Alright, well, that's not getting any better then. Holy shit, guys.
Do you want to try that, Goss?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do a critical fail if I re-rolled it. Have a better chance of succeeding. But yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
So just hit that button again.
Just hit that button again.
I rolled my fortitude from my sheet. Does that still work for you?
Yeah.
Because I didn't see the button.
All right. Cotton was the only one to succeed. Let's see. Let's see. So you only would take. Kind doesn't take anything. Niklaus, Goss, and Moon. You all will take the damage.
Well, that's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that.
Moon.
That's pretty bad.
Hey, Moon, can I point on? Never mind. I want to point something out, but I maybe you noticed it as well, but I'll wait until combat is over.
What kind of damage was that?
Void.
That was void damage.
Okay.
What do you do?
Alright, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we see two people and that's it, right?
Yes.
And they look perfectly fine.
One of them looks a little hurt. Oh yeah, from the ice. You did damage from the ice. So a bit of her armor has a little bit of frostbite or frost on it.
Yep. So I don't see this mage they're talking about, but what was it? Keiko just like blasted us with void nonsense?
Yes.
Well, I am going to use my glacial sphere or glacial scepter. And then cast a spell. So we'll add that on.
Okay.
And I can see a little better. Do that.
All right.
Roll damage.
Let's roll the damage.
I'm adding on my extra d4s from using my stuff.
Okay.
Not that it matters, because holy balls, these people.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
All right. Uragiri takes a step. 5, 10, 15, 20. And sees you, Moon. Let's see.
This is how I die.
I do apologize.
Maybe.
I would like to use the. Would that even save you?
I mean, it's 38. What are you talking about? Like that's gonna hit me whether I'm. This guy's killing me in his sleep.
I'd still like to use my my champion's reaction to reduce the damage he takes by 2 plus my level.
You're level 8.
So
Or
yeah,
9.
Reduce the damage he receives by 10.
Okay.
Holy fucking tits!
Wow.
That's my hit point total.
Kine.
What? Are you telling me that reducing you by the reason reducing it by 10 helped you?
No, remember, I took damage.
Here you take 21 damage.
But I have 56 hit points, and that's 50.
But then,
When you fall off that horse,
Stop.
You
Oh my
get-
goodness.
I feel like the DM's mocking the shit out of me.
But then, when you fall off that horse,
You don't get back up.
Moon, this arrow pierces right through you.
Fully aware. I fall. It goes through me, and then when I hit the ground, it goes back through me.
Yeah.
It stabbed me twice.
Let's see. You are. Let's see. Off guard, prone, and dying. Where's dying? Oh, they don't have that. Okay, so you're off guard and prone. Udagiri, second shot. Kine.
I liked it better
Second-
when you like
A
grab.
second critical hit, huh?
and dice are rigged.
Owie.
And the third shot.
Oh my god.
Niklaus.
Fuck, you got 2 critical hits, is crazy on the same turn.
Yeah, I'll go for a third one. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I thought my one was impressive.
Jeez.
Soup is gonna open up an only crits account.
Also, you hear a slight tink. Niklaus.
Well, can't do what I thought I was gonna do, but let's do heal. 3 action. Positive energy in a 30-foot emanation, all living and undead creatures, and a burst. Let's do that. I don't know how I target everybody. Can I target more than one person?
What is the spell?
I think you just put the first down.
Yeah, if you put the aura down, it should get everybody within it.
Alternatively, you just can alt and left click people.
And I heal. 3 action. 30-foot emanation. Hey, that's fucking nice. Should go there. So now I just roll the heal because I don't think I'm attacking anybody because there's a
roll damage healing.
Fortitude.
Yeah, you just you click it. All right. Everybody in this aura heals.
Well, that wasn't great, but it's something, I guess.
There was something that I was doing. As you go to cast that, Niklaus, you feel the void damage take you. Go ahead and click the roll recovery check. Ooh.
Nice. These fucking dice are rigged.
I think they increase the difficulty on these dice.
I remember your heal being much more powerful.
I think because it's, what was it? You disperse the positive energy. And you rolled a 3, 4, 9, and 2, but you're supposed to get bonuses to it, right?
I remember you like healed us once for like 50 hit points at once.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And you said that we can't use hero points to reroll critical failures, right?
Yes, that is correct.
But you can use that blessing. I don't know if he's got it or not.
I don't know what page that would be on.
You're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored. Everybody else, you gain 8 more hit points.
Oh, it's the Desna? Is that the one you're talking about?
No. Yeah. But you also would heal, everybody else would heal an additional 8 hit points.
Alright, do we do that just like on our own?
Yeah, I trust you.
Okay. I have improved from a minute ago.
And that's your.
I want to use Desna on a fucking critical failure. I literally can't roll any worse.
I would do it. I mean, you haven't used it today.
I don't know how to use it though. When I click it, it just gives me a description.
I'll just remember. Just go ahead and click the roll recovery check, and I know you're using Desna.
Oh,
wow!
You know what?
That is better, technically.
As a GM, I'm gonna.
That is twice as good.
It is.
How often do we get rolls that are twice as good as our last ones?
Rarely. Goss, it is your turn now.
all right. Well, since
DM, he just took the persistent damage twice. Is that?
No, he didn't take it. I rolled it for him on accident. So.
Since Urugui is doing some pretty big damage, I'm going to aim at him.
All right.
And I'm going to do my own range attacks on him. Just go to actions.
All right.
Thorn Shadow. However, I'm going to So Thorn Shadow has an ability. I don't know how to activate it, but if I go into the inventory and I click on it, it says that I can command Plant Shot. As a free action on your turn, you can channel the enchanted essence of Thorn Shadow Longbow to shoot an arrow infused with power of nature. Your attack deals an additional 1d6 persistent bleed damage on hit. Damage increases to 2d6. Bleed damage is considered magical and bypasses resistance accordingly. So I'm going to use the command for Plant Shot, but I don't know how to actually activate that.
So when you roll the damage, you just there's a section there where you can add an additional damage, and you just put persistent bleed. For this, do precision if you hit, but you're also hunting prey. Let's see. So you can designate, you've basically designated Uragiri your prey. So when you hit him, you can deal an additional D8 precision damage.
Roll for that. And what?
Missed.
I think I missed with a 33. Holy shit! Oh, he's cursed by chaos, so he has an AC bonus of +9. Alright, well, I guess I'll try again.
You do also do have. You do have. Gosh, you have. Okay, you have bless.
I got Chizuru, but that's already activated, I think.
Use your use a hero point on the first attack to get your full thing again.
Reroll using the hero point. Oh,
That's even worse.
wow. Oh, I rolled a 2. I got a 22 with a 2, so that's not too bad. But a 33 misses, so I pretty much have to roll like a nat 20 to hit this guy.
Not really. No, not at 20. I think 17. You have to roll a 17 to hit it.
-4 on it. Yeah. Well,
Alrighty.
I guess I have one more attack I can do. -8.
I get a crit.
Nat 20. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Kine, it is your turn.
That is concerning. Okay. She's shooting us. I need to go beat it, do tank things. DM.
Yes.
By the way,
What is what?
this big aura over here that I keep mousing over.
Isn't that the Ice Blast?
Is this a lingering target box or an active area effect?
Let me see.
Well, I'm going to. Well, I said I'm going to. Why can't I move?
Are you in?
I mean, it's my turn. I'm dragging. Oh, because
You're still in.
ignore me. I'm retarded.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move up right up to this guy. I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
I'm also going to target myself real quick and hit myself with lay on hands.
Okay.
Give myself an extra bit of survivability.
He's touching himself.
Yes, I'm touching myself. And I like it. and the heal. There you go. Go. Then on my turn.
Oh, that you did 3 actions?
Yeah.
Oh.
I moved up, I raised my shield, and I touched myself. Grow the fuck up.
Top of the round. Kome is over there trying to all right. What are you doing, Kine?
I don't know. It says roll for recovery, and I'm trying to recover because I took the damage,
on.
but it's not letting me.
You haven't taken all the damage yet.
Now I roll the recovery check.
Yeah, for the 9. Not yet. Kome is over here trying to save Suzume. He does drag her over to the corner. And that's his turn.
Question?
Yes.
Quick question. Kome was, I did check, Kome was within 30 feet of Niklaus when he did his healing aura. Did she get healed at all by that?
No. Keiko looks at you, and through her chaos-consumed visage, she says, "You will meet him next." And she raises her maul and goes to swing at you. And misses. She's going to try and swing again. And misses. She's gonna try and actually, she doesn't swing them all at you again. She rears her head back and goes to spit at you.
Gross.
And it misses. Moon, it is your turn.
Right. I can see this ding dong laying down, dead, right? That one.
Hold on, do what?
Make me a will save, please.
Who are you targeting?
It is, I don't know, ding dong with a bow.
Oh yeah.
This
come on.
shit is this? Like, just me. I'm just gonna lie here. That's my life.
That's a hard knock life for us. Oh god. This is what it feels like to be
Moon. Oh, actually, Moon, you are. Oh, you got healed. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you cast that from a prone position. That's why it didn't work.
That doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense.
But you are prone.
Will saves work.
I'm giving some goof. Yeah. Do you want to stand up too?
Sure. I'll stand up. I do have emotion left.
Okay.
Actually, I was going to say, considering the fact, I don't know how the rules are in Pathfinder 2 2nd edition, but in Pathfinder 1st edition, you're harder to hit with ranged attacks if you stay prone.
Do you want to stay prone?
Guys, it didn't matter at all. There is no way he is going to miss me whether I am prone, standing up, standing directly behind you. He will hit me through you. So let's just, at least this way I have the chance to move next round.
Well, why don't you crawl into the room and get complete cover then instead of standing up? Just crawl. Crawl your ass.
Kine, you see him basically turn shadowy and then disappear and then appear right here.
Lovely. And then he shoots me.
And when he does this, you see an amulet on his armor flash, and he disappears.
Oh, he's invisible.
And Niklaus, it is your turn.
Well, that sucks. Trying to read if Keen being in the way is going to take damage or anything if I do this. Radiant Beam.
Is it an attack spell?
Yeah, so 120 foot line.
So
Basic reflect.
you would just basically target her, and if you miss, then wait. It's a reflex save. It's not an attack spell, right?
Yeah, it's a basic reflex.
Yeah, then just target her.
Cool. I'm just gonna say, hey, princess, fuck you. So place the 120 foot line or roll the. No, it wouldn't be roll the damage. Cast. That's right. Bam.
Just cast it. And she's gonna roll a reflex save, and she will take half.
So roll damage.
Yep. And this is spirit. When you hit her with this, her entire body erupts into light, and she screeches in pain.
Oh boy. I think that was extra effective.
And then that leaves me with one. Is movement considered an action?
Yes.
Oh boy. I need to heal myself. Sorry, Moon.
Or do I need to click the heal? There we go.
I clicked roll healing damage. There we go.
That was the thing that you used last time. Communal healing. I think.
What? I don't see it on the list.
Niklaus.
This is the roll recovery check.
Yep. You are good. You are no longer succumbing to persistent void damage. Goss, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just double checking how much I can move.
In theory, if we quote unquote kill her, we can still stabilize her because she'd be dying, not dead, right?
In theory, yes.
And I will aim at. Oh, it's a chest. I'll aim at Keiko.
Okay.
Keiko. Let's see here. And I will use my bow. Nat 20. That is a 1. Oh. What is
This
going
was
on?
ranged.
I'm redoing it.
No critical fumbles.
Oh, man.
All
Nope.
the ammo in your quiver somehow falls to the ground. And you can spend 1 interact action to pick up 1 piece of ammunition spilled this way.
Ouch. Yeah, I need it.
All right.
So if I want to fire again, that's map -8 then?
So it would be normal. Then you would use an interact action to pick up an ammo, and then it would be your second one. So I think what map minus.
I picked up all of my ammo though, correct?
No, it's one arrow.
Oh my god.
So it'd be the map -4 for your second attack, because you would still be doing your second attack.
I don't even see where Gauss went.
Go ahead. So that's all of my actions then, right?
Yep. Kine.
Go.
It is your turn.
It is.
Do you want to use a hero point to re-roll that hit?
Sure. Why not?
Bless you.
Bless you.
No fucking way. Hold on.
The crazy thing is, it says that was a critical miss, which implies that her
Wait.
AC is more than 44.
Wait, you rolled higher than a 2.
I rolled a 17. But what the math here is telling me is that her AC is at least
Hold
44
on.
if it's a critical miss.
Hold on, that's not correct. Hold on, let me look at this. Hold on a second.
That soundboard is amazing.
It does sound like the DM is just trolling us at this point.
Okay. There we go. I had to go in and fix it because it was at 48, and there's no way I gave it 48. Okay.
So that's why we kept missing.
Hold on. There we go. Alrighty. So you attacked, raise your shield. You have 1 more action. Kine.
Yeah.
You have 1 more action. Are you dying?
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. I have 1 more action? Oh yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack 1 more time. I'm feeling lucky.
All right.
Oh well. Love it, you learn.
roll that recovery check.
Will do.
So close.
Nice.
Keiko. Let's see. As she's so this close to you, you see her mouth elongate and her head splits vertically. You see all these teeth start sprouting from her skull as she reaches back and slams her head mouth onto you.
Oh boy. Blood feast. Okay.
Please hit. Oh my god.
That's a miss. What do you mean, oh my god? You started off the fight by hitting us all with a level 5 spell. You can politely get fucked.
When she misses, her head sews back together. And then she looks at you with contempt and tries to hit you with her maul again.
Don't do it, baby.
Eat a biscuit bag. All right, Moon, you are up and hurting.
Well, nothing to be done about that.
Get to cover.
Okay. I don't know if I get to cover. We're all. I don't know that it does any good. That dude's invisible. But I do have a way of finding invisible people.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow.
Alright, that is not hitting Keen, right?
If you place the burst, you can see where it hits and who it hits.
Yes, I'm just saying, like, in my eyes, okay, yeah, it's not his square. His square is not lit up.
Okay. And she needs a reflex save. She will take half of that. Okay.
Who knows? Maybe you got lucky and hit the invisible fucker too.
That's the hope.
Alrighty. And was that a... Okay. Moved.
Oh, hey.
And Uragiri comes up and gets behind Kome and spits on him. And Nick, Niklaus.
Okay. Yeah, I got eyes on Keen and yeah, okay. Let's do some group heal again.
Okay.
You don't have to get me in that if you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm almost at full health.
This doesn't heal them, right? Because it gives me an attack and a damage. So like anything in this radius is
They would have to basically pass a fortitude save to be even damaged or healed. They are not undead, so they technically could become healed by it. But you can heal at range 30 feet with the second casting.
with a set. Yeah, that's just okay. How do I undo that?
What do you mean?
I clicked the 3, and then it was like, "Hey, lay out your."
Click select other variant.
Heal versus living for 2.
And yeah, you would pick kind for the range.
So I would just target him and roll heal.
Yep. Good God have mercy. Kind, you heal for 52.
Yeah, the other times the plus 32 wasn't being applied.
There you go. That was the super heal I remember.
Yeah. So that leaves me
I don't
with
like that
1.
arrow that went through my chest.
And then you can what you could do if you wanted to heal at Moon, you could step, which is a free action, and heal him with the 1, or you can heal yourself for the 1.
Yeah, I will heal Moon with a step. So do I actually move?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will click cast.
First, yeah, target.
Heal.
All right. Goss, it is your turn.
All right, now can I pick up all my arrows in one action or only one?
You can pick up 1 arrow per action, but I would say you can spend up the whole your whole turn and pick them all up.
Now, how can I use one action to refill my quiver with arrows from my inventory? So I got like 54 arrows in my inventory.
In your
I don't know if they're all were all of my arrows in my quiver.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that as 1 action, which is ridiculously stupid. But yes, you can replenish to 20 arrows.
All right, so I'm going to do that as one of my actions.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to lock onto Kuzuri.
Target acquired.
Fire 1 arrow. Alright, come on. Let's see what happens. 19 hit?
You hit him. Heal that damage.
Alright, so you said for the planted shot, I just add?
Yeah, add 1d6 plus 1d6 persistent.
Okay, so 1d6 persistent bleed.
Mm-hmm. And then add.
And then damage.
Alrighty. That was your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I because one action to refill my quiver, one action to move.
Yeah.
I don't have another action, so yeah, that's I'm done right now.
All right, kind. Oh, they need to make a will save.
Yes, please. Yes. Let's see. First time the target uses an action that deals damage to at least one creature that isn't unholy, the target takes 3d6 spirit damage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so for the next minute, anytime you target somebody other than me, you will receive damage.
Okay. And was that one? Shield raise.
Then I raise my shield. Now I'm swinging my sword.
Alrighty.
Ending my turn. Miss. Really, an 18 miss. Oh, well, I give up.
Alrighty. Keiko.
Keiko, if you don't hit me, I will buy you flowers.
Give me a diplomacy.
Hey, what?
Give me a diplomacy check.
You may be corrupted in chaos, but she's still a girl.
Right? She's a princess. You might like flowers.
Oh boy, my diplomacy isn't great.
I was gonna say, watch it be a fucking good success.
No.
Yeah, she she's mad. Let's see.
Oh no. Oh.
You by offering her flowers, you insulted her. She doesn't like that.
Oh no.
She reaches one of her hands out and softly caresses your face, your helmeted face.
Abyssal Plague. Oh boy, bad touch. Bad touch.
Got a lot of level 5 spell slots. Holy crap.
That's a failure. I'm gonna re-roll that. What did I roll?
An 11.
How do I re-roll using the death shit?
Okay.
Do I just use a 0 point to give myself the thing again?
Either or is fine.
You know what? Fuck. I'll just click on the save again.
All right, critical success. You are unaffected. When you basically brush off her advance, she shrieks at you and swings her maul at you and hits you.
I'd like to block that.
Are you what are you blocking?
With the shield, with my reaction. What?
It's the damage. Like what? How does that work again?
Okay, so basically what ends up happening is you hit the shield, and if you deal more damage than the shield's hardness, the shield gets damaged, and I get damaged too.
Okay. Alrighty.
The shield's hardness is 52.
With her hitting you with this maul the way she did. It is I need you, and I'll go ahead and request this. athletics. What is her?
Well, she wants to send me flying or something.
Yeah, because it's an impactful weapon.
Lovely.
She knocks you back into her palm slice there.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as.
All right, so as her maul hits your shield, you raise it up, and the silver blue light of Bahamut flashes as you feel the power of this maul hitting your hammer, and it pushes you into the ground. But you stand still like a fortress as your feet cave into the stone around you. You smile. You look up at her, and her face of fury twists even more as you barely even move. Moon.
I'm trying to decide if I have any sort of a chance to hit these people with an attack roll. I don't think I do.
I mean, you've been doing pretty good damage with
Go
your
spell
spells.
slot shift, man. Sorry, we give my son one of a very, very large stack of like old Pokemon cards for like Nettie cleansing his nose during allergy season, and so he got a Pokemon card he really wanted, and he would not sleep until he showed me what card it was. That's my life. All right. You see, I can do really good damage with a fireball, but my fireball has a gentleman in front of it.
Well, if you target it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. If you target it to the end of the room, it might not hit him. Because it's 30 feet, right?
I can't even see Goss. If Goss is in, I can see him. Barely. I mean, I could hit just one of them. I'm going to do, this is the 4th rank, there we go. The 2-3 version, which should be, what is it, 4, 6, 8 D6 on each of them. But I will roll my attack.
Uh-oh.
I'm just, guys, like, this is just one of those days where I don't know what I'm doing here.
Your spell, as you go to cast it, you feel as if you're overcome by this horror, and all of a sudden, your spell, you lose the last word of it, and it fizzles as you go to cast it. And then you're hit with a backlash of the spell in your mind. You become stupefied 1. And that's your turn?
Yeah, that's
All right. Udagiri notices that Kine isn't going down because you, Niklaus, keep healing him. And he doesn't like that.
He also knows that if he targets somebody other than me, he'll be damaged. He doesn't give a shit. And he critical!
Are you sure that it's Uragiri or not, or Keiko?
I targeted Uragiri. Why would I target Keiko?
Oh. And then how much does he take?
3d6 spirit damage.
Damn.
Slash R 3d6. No. Hold on. When Uragiri hits Niklaus with this arrow, you see his body kind of erupt with a little bit of light, and he shrieks in pain as well. And he turns and looks at you, Kine,
Go ahead.
and lets out a feral roar as he shoots his second arrow at you, and misses.
He will not take that. Oh, well, he'll not take the damage until he's really taking once per turn right now.
And then he will plant his feet into the ground and get ready to fire. Kome looks not too good. And Uragiri has a persistent bleed, which he oh no. Hold on. Persistent bleed. Come on, I gotta fix this.
But then, China happened.
Soundboard.
I'm telling you.
There was a firefight.
He will take the damage, and then he will try to roll his recovery check, which he will fail. All right. Now, Niklaus, it is your turn.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is target him, cast Holy Light.
Okay.
Right. So I roll to attack and then roll damage, right?
Correct. As you go to cast this, let me see. Give me 5 seconds.
Well, it wasn't a fumble, so I could hero point it.
You could.
Oh, but there's a very worrying element about the data that you should be noticing right now.
Yeah, I basically need to roll higher than 11 on a 20.
Niklaus, next to you is appears out of nowhere, a very withered woman in monk's robes, and she is holding a spear in her hand.
Ma'am?
Hey, there's the fifth one we were looking for.
He is weak against the holy. Call upon your God.
Okay, maybe she's an ally. Oh, what the?
What do I have?
Michael.
That just
Sorry.
fuck. Is that an action that I have? I don't think so.
When you are you planning on re-rolling?
No, my next action was going to be taking this potion out of my inventory and trying to get some heals in.
Oh, because I was gonna say, if you were to re-roll, something might happen.
Okay, I can reroll.
Don't roll anything. I do everything.
That's not much better. Wait, a 35 misses. Holy crap.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Give me 5 seconds. I've got this. When you call upon Bahamut for this,
Smoke alarm.
roll damage.
Okay. It's not nothing.
Somehow, you are able to, when this stranger told you to re-roll, you intoned a prayer to Bahamut. The light from your amulet shone ever so briefly. You see Udagiri kind of fade a little bit, and when the spell returns and comes back to him, it almost seems to just bypass what he had. And now you can do this. Were you wanting to do the potion?
Yes, please.
Okay. Utilize said potion. Alrighty. And you applying the healing?
I wasn't sure if I was or you were. That's fine.
Alright. Goss.
So when he was hit with that spirit damage, did it seem to hurt him more than
Yes.
the fire damage?
Spirit. So it did fire damage, but it's holy.
Well, because I hit him when I hit him, my Shizuru uses fire damage, but I could change it to spirit damage. So I'm trying to figure out what would be more useful in the combat. I'm guessing spirit.
Yes, spirit does double damage.
Okay, that's what I thought. With that being said, I'm going to target him. I'm going to switch my Shizuru to spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to strike.
Is he are you hunting him or Keiko?
I have no idea how that even do that, to be honest with you.
It'll calculate it then if you're hunting him.
And 18. So that's a hit.
Roll that damage.
And I do the extra 1d6.
I would make it 2d6 because I can't manually double the holy damage if it's an additional damage.
Oh, well, it's already on here as 1d6.
So make it 2d6.
I can't. I don't know if I can change it.
Then just add an additional 1d6
Of
holy or spirit.
Spirit damage, add. And my command, do I just add the 1d6 poison? Or,
Yes.
Bleed? 1d6.
Mhm.
Persistent. Bleed. Add. And 20. Both my spirit die were ones.
Oh, geez. Alrighty. That was one hit.
I will try to hit a second time.
Okay.
And a third and final time.
This is where you get the nat 20.
Right? No.
Almost got a nat 1 though.
Almost.
All right. Kine.
Oh. He's on steps. Suplexer.
I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
How the hell do I rotate this thing?
You would just click where it says level based fire damage.
Well, I mean, I've placed down a cone, but I can't. Once I've placed it down, I can't do anything else.
Are you doing a cone or a line?
A cone.
Okay, I'll place it down for you.
I thought it was like middle mouse roll or something.
I placed another cone down. Not that.
Hold on, I got you. All right, now roll the level base fire damage.
You roll a reflex save first.
Do what?
You roll a reflex save first.
What's your class DC?
I'll let you know in a second. I don't remember where you looked for that information. Ah, got it. 22.
62,000.
You said 26?
22.
22? So they would take half.
No, they will take none.
Oh, really?
That's a critical success, my friend. I can't do shit.
Oh.
I raise my shield and continue being tank. And then
All right.
I can't deal any damage, but you can't damage me either.
Roll that recovery.
You like twos.
Keiko looks at you, kind. And
Don't like flowers? Fine, I'll take you out on a nice dinner.
for a brief second, she looks at you, and you can almost see the princess she once was. And then,
Decapitates me.
she roars. And then she
He critically hits me.
Dadgum.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! 100. Yeah, I'm blocking that. I mean,
Okay.
the shield will receive damage as well, but I'm blocking that.
All right. How much do you take with the shield blocking it?
Both me and the shield will take damage equal to that minus the hardness, so 101 minus 52. Both me and the shield take 49 points of damage. Ow!
Okay, so you take 49.
Oh.
Yes. Let me lower the 49 and 101 for my shield. There we go.
All right. And again, she is furious. She's going to swing again.
I don't know what. And she hits me too. And this time I can't block. Oh, that hurts. That really fucking hurts. Oh god, I'm on 2 HP.
And that is the end of her turn.
Good night. Right.
If you want to get rid of this, hover over the stupefied and then just click the DC 6 flat check in the description.
I'm trying to, but it won't let me.
There we go. All
So
right.
am I still stupefied, or does that mean if I cast a spell it goes bonkers?
No, whenever you cast a spell, you just includes you take a status penalty equal to this value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based checks and DCs, including will saves, spell attacks, and spell DCs. Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed at a DC 6 flat check. So whenever you cast a spell, you just have to roll a flat check again.
All right, and so I am stupefied here, so I will need to. I'll just go ahead and roll that before I do anything else. Hey. Never mind. Gonna hang out.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Uragiri. Sees the wounded Kine.
Oh no. At night.
And an evil smile.
He's targeting me. He won't take any spirit damage either. Oh no. I've bamboozled myself. And he critically hits me too.
And that is where our story ends.
Jeez.
Ow. Well. Night.
Night.
You're not dead. You still have to go through.
I know. No, I know I'm not dead, but ow.
Niklaus, do you want to use rapid response?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
You work quickly and efficiently in times of danger to deliver needed assistance. You stride towards your ally. You gain a 10-foot circumstance bonus to your speed during this movement.
Sure.
Do what?
Sure.
All right. So this is a quick reaction. You're able to do it. It does not trigger attacks of opportunity or anything. And Uragiri smiles at the only person left that's not in range of Keiko. Moon.
Still my turn, right?
Well, that was it was a reaction, because you'll go before. You're up next, so you'll go before Kine, so you could potentially get in with that heal if you need to.
Okay, cool.
Moon.
And it's yet again a critical hit.
5 plus 20.
And that is his turn. Niklaus.
Okay, well, I thought about touching Kine, but I think I'm gonna have to cast with the 30-foot emanation.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit me. I'm 35 feet away.
It hits you.
I would say it lets me place the marker anywhere, so
Oh, okay.
we will cast level 3.
It's an emanation, so despite the fact that you can place the marker anywhere, I think it's supposed to radiate out from you.
Yeah.
That was my understanding as well.
Okay. So yeah, there's that.
Hey!
And then roll healing. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna yell at what's this fuck over here?
Us?
No,
Kome hasn't moved since Uragiri spit on him.
you never said that hit or anything, so.
Oh, it
I
did.
know he's. No, I'm just gonna yell at him and get his fucking head in the game.
Moon.
See, that one didn't do a plus 32 or whatever.
Yeah, why didn't your
I have no idea.
maybe that doesn't work when you heal multiple people?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it only benefits. All right, Nick. That was Nick Klaus's turn. Goss.
Hey, I'm in that emanation, so does that count for me too?
Oh yes.
Fuck yes.
I'm gonna tell Udaguri that you're killing your friends and stop.
Give me a diplomacy.
Alright. We all know how how I am with that. Where is diplomacy? I'm trained in it. Come on, nat 20. One?
Oh God.
No, it's a cross. A cross is a nat 21.
Uragiri just looks at you and replies, "There are no friends in the darkness."
Now, is that considered a free action?
Yes.
Well, no, he's at death's door. He's gonna wish he listened to me. I'm targeting him. And
Okay.
I am going to fire an arrow into his face. And I rolled a 1! Are you
Critical
kidding me?
fumble. I wonder if this is where you get your revenge and hit me.
As you roll this, hold on. You cannot fail with your trial at hand.
Is that poor bitch? Sandy goes bitch.
Yeah. You feel invigorated and your attack rewinds.
Wow. I hit the 9. Alright. Now, don't forget that, so 3 of that is double damage. I don't know if you killed it or not.
Yeah, you knocked him down.
Yeah. And you have one more action.
Alright, so then I will target the princess over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is this will be my second attack or my third attack.
Second.
And this is my last action. No, and I rolled 13. I still missed, but it's better than a 1.
Yeah,
still
the
ready?
other guy targeted anyway.
Oh, I did still have him targeted. I figured I'd only target 1. Alright. Well, that is all I got.
All right. Kine. You briefly glanced death.
Yes, I did. I'd like to stand up from prone.
You weren't even prone. You hadn't even fell yet.
I was at 0 hit points. Doesn't that if you're unconscious, don't you fall prone?
Normally it does,
Awesome.
but you were not granted that effect on your body.
Oh, lovely. I fell unconscious, but I was still standing like an anime character. Sweet.
If you remember, when she hit you with her maul, your feet implanted in the ground. You haven't stepped out of that movement since.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to target her, and I'm going to swing my sword. Please hit.
You love 2.
Oh.
Hold on a second. Don't do anything just yet.
It's better than the 1s I've been rolling, but...
Oh, she's back.
The strength of your ancestors guides you. And you will get this, and then you feel invigorated as your swing redoubles.
And critically misses.
You gotta be kidding me.
A 30. A 30 is a critical miss. He has at least 40 AC.
Wow.
I have to say, Moon, you've been dealing the lion's share of the damage when it comes to the princess.
But I can't roll a 6. I missed a 6 twice in one turn, and I fumbled a turn before that. I can't do shit, guys.
That is pretty impressive, though. You got it.
Kine, you do have one more action.
Yeah, I do. Fuck it. I beg for the sweet release of death as I swing again.
I'm with you, my friend.
That's another miss.
Go ahead and roll that recovery.
1 second, it's tagging. Roll my recovery check. Nope. I've taken just a shit ton of... Yeah. If feebly swing my sword, I'm going to say, but like Keiko, I liked you better before. Oh, she just wants another 5th level spell. She just wants to annihilate me.
Good night.
I've been hit by 3 level 5 spells this fucking fight.
I need everybody to Johnny.
I think I'm safe, right?
Kine.
Was a success, however. Critical failure on the Klaus.
Okay. Niklaus, you will take damage. And no, you will take 15, kind.
Poor kids are just as.
Poor kids.
I'll take the health off myself. You just stop messing with the soundboard.
I keep messing up the wrong ones.
It's fine, it doesn't matter. Keep the flow of combat going.
And that was 2, and then she's going to swing at you, kind.
Oh, please have mercy.
Womp.
Oh, she missed.
She missed.
Thank
Moon.
Moon, stop being stupefied, please.
Wish I could.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, I am not able to click the button before it disappears on me.
What button?
You told me to roll like the flat check in the description.
Oh, I think it's only when you cast a spell you roll it. Oh,
Okay, okay.
you're not stupefied too. That was me on accident. I'm sorry. I moved you on accident. I'm sorry.
I'm like, everything went dark. Alright, let's try this again because
Now you roll the flat check.
fuck. You
Before that happens,
0 point.
I can't even.
do not let
Not our night.
the name Kitsune falter into the annals of history.
I'm doing everything I can not to. Alright. So just roll that button again. Okay, I actually cast a spell. Now I have to do math.
Just realized the. Oh, sorry.
So it's heightened and it's additional missile with each action. So it is 2, 4, 6 missiles. Alright, so I just roll damage 6 times. Should be 64, right?
Yeah, 64 plus 6.
Man, it's gonna make me add this one at a time.
Hold on a second. When you click roll damage, where it says label,
I can't
or
modify
down at the bottom,
Oh,
where
I
it's
can. I can.
yeah.
Alright, so this is gonna be plus 5d4 force. And
Plus
then I'm
4.
going to add 4 force. 64 plus.
6.
Alright, well that was bad. That didn't do anything useful.
What'd it do?
Oh wait, no, that's right, because I have Sorceress Potency, which adds an additional 3. You know what, that's fine. This is some damage.
Some damage is a lot of damage to her.
Some damage is a lot of damage to me.
Niklaus. Moon. Roll that recovery check.
How do I roll that recovery check?
Should be in the chat bar where it says roll recovery check.
I'm looking at the chat bar. Oh, I see. It's like 3 up. There we go. No, sir.
All right, Niklaus.
Yeah. So I am going to cast Holy Light against her.
Okay.
Bahamut be with me.
Hold on a second. The Horde Lich lady comes by you again and says, "Your ancestors smile upon you." That's not what I was wanting.
Don't smile hard enough.
Hold on. For the sake of this, with the plus 10, I can't believe you rolled a 3. I'm doing what I can. That is the end of your turn.
There are just some days, man. You know.
No, that was
Oh.
a 2-pointer or 2 actions. So I was gonna follow up by just swinging the
Okay.
Thunder Mace.
Go ahead and swing the Thunder Mace. Target her first.
Oh yeah. And I will continue my prayer to Bahamut. I will be your judge if that's what you ask of me.
You say, "I will be your judge," if that is what you ask of me, right?
Yep.
Your mace glows with holy light as... You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. There's not much I can do with that then.
The dice are good.
Goss, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna target her, but
Okay.
before I attack, I'm gonna say, "You don't remember us? We're your comrades, your friends. You've killed so many of us. Tough."
We're comrades. You killed so many of us.
Right?
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented.
Fuck you and fuck your kitchen.
Oh man. Oh, 1. What is it with this? Oh, whatever.
I'm trying to do anything I can to prevent dice from rolling.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot her.
Okay.
But
In the butt.
but
That's a plus 10 to your attack.
oh man. Okay, I missed. I'm gonna shoot her again. Center mass. Come on. Oh, that's so bad. One last.
Well,
I rolled a 10 like 3 times in a row.
Oh, jeez. Kind.
what's this? Looks like you get what you wanted. I'm gonna swing my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Do what?
I'm gonna reroll that with a hero point.
Okay.
Hey, I hit him.
Is this a slashing weapon?
This is a yes, it is a slashing weapon.
So it goes right through her.
Roll the critical damage.
Okay. Oh, that was the regular damage. Whoops.
Roll the critical.
Not that much more.
All right. And then
Did she take the damage?
yes. How do you kill her?
Hey. Well, I don't kill her.
Okay.
What I do is a shield basher to knock her off balance. Use my swords to hit her weapon out of her hand, and then headbutt her into unconsciousness.
All right.
You're much kinder than me.
I know I am. I'm very kind. Oh god. You did it.
It really fucking hurt.
Yeah, we're all fucking hurt.
How the hell does Moon have 66,554 gold?
I beg your fucking pardon, what?
What?
And I said
Rich.
decimal.
Ah.
No?
Oh, he has a decimal.
Yeah. So if you go to the party menu that just popped up and go to stash,
Oh, I closed
Anul
that. I
has
don't know how to open that.
66554.91 GP.
Wait, Keen has 40,000 almost.
Oh, I think it's the items. I think it counts the wealth
Yeah,
of the
okay.
items we have on us.
Hell do I have the 67?
40,000? Fuck yes, I'm rich! Fuck you guys, I'm retiring!
Yeah, the world can burn. You're retiring. You're done.
Do I need to hit the add
You know what?
button?
Nope.
No,
Okay, 'cause
it already
I
happened.
saw the stuff pop up and I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to like double level myself.
DM, how do I open that drop-down menu you just released?
Which drop down menu?
Showing the party
menu that
sheet
that
for the
popped up a
after
little
menu.
while ago.
It says open party sheet and chat. About 4 things up.
So, Limp. Did
When-
Nigiri also die, or did she just disappear?
When they died, they got bumped off the thing.
Well, I didn't know that both of them got killed.
Oh, they're here, they're just not on the map. is what
Yeah.
DM is saying, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
that one someone getting the last hit on it.
No.
I'm talking about Goss took the last hit on it, didn't he?
Ah. Must have missed that for the chaos outside my door. Or my window.
Uh-oh.
DM, can I remove this persistent damage, or are we going to see how long it sticks on me?
So, for us to heal them the way we healed Dome, I think I've got to go through 2 long rests.
As you all are
Nope, 20-foot burst.
The Lich appears in front of you. And she looks at you all. You have come, like the prophecy said. Riders four from the farthest reaches of Almeria come to release the heart. You better hurry, because the heart is becoming corrupted. You have shown your worth as the last guardian of Kofir. I grant you the ability to travel in and out of my domain, as well as this.
Is that a dragon lance?
I'm trying to figure out how to give it. This is what helped turn the tide in the Chaos War. I, along with the rest of my monks and sorcerers, created this. This is the Mist-Forged Spear. Who among you is worthy of wielding this?
Is it a one-handed spear?
Not key, poor Gauss.
It is a spear.
As a one-handed or two-handed?
Let me see.
Down to do like Leonidas 300 spear and shield.
I think it's a one hand, and it could be thrown as well.
That would look
Watch out, Gauss.
cool.
There you go. You're ready to be impaled by a legendary weapon.
I was muted the whole time. Yeah, like I
muted.
are just aching right now seeing you wield that.
Any objections against me taking the spear?
No, I can't think of anyone else who would actually be able to use it, so.
Okay.
Um,
I am now what can I call it?
A spear wielder.
So you are taking the spear?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yes, I'm taking the spear.
All right. I just gifted it to you.
Sweet. Free spear. I can use this to scratch my back.
And I don't like this. Hold on.
Having difficulty there, DM.
A little bit, yeah. There we go.
Mist-Forged spear. Holy fucking tits!
Explain what this Mist-Forged spear does.
It's not what it does, the price of the spear itself is 350,000 gold.
Well, what the hell does it do to be worth 350,000 gold?
I don't know. I'm going to have to read.
It pokes things.
I'm curious. What is his goal at?
While we are here, we going to be essentially long resting here?
When she gifts this spear, she says, "Over the past 1,000 years, I have been able to garner the remainder of the magics of this place. Please step forward."
this?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, guys. Get up. Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry. Went a few too many steps. And now I
How
am.
the fuck I'm healing? I keep being healed.
No complain.
I wasn't hurt to begin with.
Talk about
You know
someone's
what?
favorite.
Good for you. I'd like to point out, if anybody else had been hit by one of the princess's fucking critical hammer hit, I think you would have gone down.
Well, that's your job. You're supposed to take
Yep.
those hits.
Speaking
To
of,
the face.
Steen has disarmed her. Where is that hammer?
It's in the whatchamacallit. It is in the party stash.
Please don't get corrupted. At the very least, cleanse it first before.
Niklaus, look in your focus spells.
My focus spells. Yes.
What do you see in
Oh,
there?
there's another one. I have one of these already. Okay. So what's the difference between casting it as a focus spell versus a cleric spell? Because it's currently in my level 4 cleric slot.
Focus spells, cleric spells use up spell slots which recharge on long rests. Focus spells use focus points which recharge every 10 minutes you're not in combat or doing anything
Okay.
strenuous.
Cool. So yeah, I would like to do that to fix these people.
All right. Who are you fixing first?
Well, it looks like it's a group, if I'm reading it right. It's a 20-foot burst, target up to 5 creatures within range.
Yep.
So, it's all of them?
All right, go ahead and cast it.
Cannot cast at 4th rank, not enough spell slots. But that's my focus slot.
Hold on, let me go into here. I can fix it.
I would like this belt of long life.
Now try it.
I would like to know how the fuck you came up with the prices of these of these items.
It's not the prices, it's the abilities that's on them that increase the prices.
So, trying it now says that I don't have enough 1st rank slots. Cannot cast Purification, and I'm going to click it again because it disappeared. Purification at 1st rank, not enough spell slots.
The way I would like to say, I have no issue with Moon grabbing that belt of long life because, let's face it, he is.
Try it. Try it again.
Not enough 5th rank spell slots.
Alright, well yeah, look at that.
Here, you know, I'll just cast this. And then
Roll damage.
the save DCs. Right.
Is this by chance going to help out?
Actually,
unnamed.
Hold on. You mean Suzume?
Yeah.
All right. After what feels like 15 minutes, they both it feels like forever, but they no longer have the chaos. They are basically their bodies, the chaos forms ooze off of them. Sadly, because they were fully consumed by chaos, their bodies are little more than rotted shells. However, with you using that divine Bahamut's purification, you do feel the faintest of heartbeats in the area coming from one person.
Oh, she's not dead.
She's alive. Stabilize her?
She's stable. I would recommend, instead of using a spell, go ahead and use your first aid.
I will use my lay on hands, but I'm completely out of focus points.
Yeah, full focus pool.
Wait, what? How?
Because you were just granted magical heal.
Yeah, we were as
Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it. I'm going to do what Machu says and not question it.
Medicine, right?
Yes. But if hold on.
Don't even worry about it, boss.
You see the color return to her cheeks. Kome, however, is stunned, but with your presence, Kine, the magic seeps into him, and you see his body relax. And he is no longer rigid and stunned. Suzume is alive. She is heavily sleeping. And the two bodies that are left over basically are just rotted. And there's nothing you can really do about them.
Wait, Kome and the princess and Archer Boy and Hammer Girl are gone?
Yes. Their bodies are still there, but they're like, you would have to either like resurrect or raise dead to bring them back. Their bodies had been warped and distorted and disintegrated pretty much by chaos.
Oh boy. Well, if the death of an elven princess doesn't cause a political conflict, I don't know what will.
I think if we do the proper thing and at least return their bodies to their homeland, like we
they
can't just leave them here to,
right?
you know.
What do you say, Luke?
I thought he said they turned to dust.
No. The body, the chaos, the chaos that was on them oozed and dissipated.
Hey, Kome, you doing all right, you old dog?
Thank you. I wish we could have saved them both, but this is enough. Suzume is a well-regarded historian in our land and a good teller of tales. She would be able to tell the story of what happened.
That's lovely. Even if she tells what happened, I don't think that will make people any less upset.
You're correct.
I wonder if Chaos did this on purpose. Do you think they specifically targeted you guys, or do you think it was just bad luck?
Suzume's eyes flutter open a little bit. He has the egg. Kome. Stop. Stop him. Kome looks very confused.
There's sunshine. Don't move too much. You've been through a lot.
He is corrupting the egg.
The egg? What egg? What are you talking about?
Dragons.
I look over at Moon and I look over at Niklaus and then back at her and I said, where do we find this egg?
And she feebly raises her hand and points to the lich.
Mr. Moon, Mr. Goss, do you mind talking with her while me and Niklaus tend to...
Well,
Thank you very much, Mr. Moon.
they should probably be stable at this point.
Yeah. They're both not gonna die. The lich looks at you and
Yeah, but for roleplay purposes, I'd like to, you know, take
Yeah.
care of them.
definitely. The lich will look and say, "My apologies. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Sylphe Kofir, the ruler of this temple, and the accursed one used my magics against me to get to the sacred portion of this temple. I am able to transport you there, but it will become at a cost for me. I will take you.
What are we to expect when we get there?
I cannot see into this realm at the moment. He has blocked it off, but the young one over there is correct. We did have a child of Bahamut, cocooned and encased down there for the correct time, and he is now corrupting it as we speak. If the ritual goes through, dragons will never return. Stop him.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to leave those two here.
I will look after them.
Do you know the name of the one who is in there?
His mortal name is Shokan. The name the shadows whisper I cannot utter.
Wait a second, Shokan? Isn't that the name of the fifth person that was with them?
Yeah, that's their leader,
Oh boy.
who is apparently also corrupted and now corrupting an egg.
Also, Niklaus, the armor and the whatchamacallit, the maul, are not corrupted.
Okay,
Oh.
so those are not corrupted?
Correct.
What?
Anything you pulled off the bodies are not evil.
Yeah, and If that is the case, could I make the recommendation that Gauss grabs that cloak of swiftness, unless anybody else would like to say otherwise?
And that, I don't know, check out and see if that composite longbow is, you know.
I mean, the longbow is obviously going to him. Like, there's no, it's not even up for debate.
I'm just saying, like, that longbow, it shoots ballistas.
Yeah, if y'all don't mind, I'll take that armor and hammer.
The full plate of doom or the corruption? What is the corruption Cossack?
It is a sham, is what it is.
Where's this stuff? What are you talking about?
If you, yeah, double click.
Am I not close enough to the left?
You should just be able to open up the party menu.
Yeah, we're up at the top, we're under the actors where it says the party. There's a little piece of paper. You click that and it opens up the party sheet.
Oh. Yeah, I was looking at stats before, but there's nothing in there yet. Okay.
Well, I also healed it. Or filled it up.
By the way, Niklaus, before you grab the full plate of doom, make sure you're proficient with heavy armor, because otherwise you'll have penalties.
I am.
That's sweet.
Yeah, under proficiencies, heavy armor, medium armor, light armor, and unarmored defense.
Nice.
Before we move on, we should definitely make sure we're prepared. And I don't know how to take any of this stuff out of the seat, so...
Does anyone have anything against me taking the avalanche boots and the bracers of strength?
Uh-oh, what happened?
I figured out how to take the hammer.
You just click and drag it onto yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any need for strength. I already have 2 apex.
You guys don't mind if I take the arrows? Thorn arrow?
I don't think anybody is going to grab the range stuff. I think only you can really use it.
Alright, so what's this? Does this Aeon Stone still do persistent void damage?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's not...
No, it allows you to do persistent void damage to someone.
It says it deals 1 point of damage to you as long as it's invested.
Yeah, you only get 1 point done.
I said the stone
10.
deals.
Yeah, 10 void damage per minute.
Deals?
Cannot be recovered.
It
Yes.
is invested.
So that would be 60 an hour.
You can't recover from persistent void damage while you have the stone invested.
If you don't have a resistance to void damage, that's going to be...
Moreover, the description also does say this stone slowly infuses the void energy into your body.
Yes. Turning you into them.
I actually have higher AC wearing leather armor than I do the...
I'm guessing.
Hold on, let me fix that because I had to dumb it down.
So I shifted my apex from dexterity to constitution, and it looks like I'm at half hit points because of it. I know I got full healed, that's great. I have 98 hit points
Did
now.
you say you had to dumb it down?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because the curse of corruption that I had on both of them, the armor overrode it, and I didn't want it to go that high, so I had to dumb it down.
Okay. How much
So-
armor does the team normally have?
This one is Niklaus, put it on and invest in it.
Oh, shit. My AC just doubled. More than doubled.
In a class, can you do me a favor and click this button over here? The one that says, the one, the, whatchamacallit, the icon of the armor you're wearing.
Click the icon of the armor that I'm wearing.
Yes.
You can cast Fireball once per day as a 5th level spell.
I'm going to pause here and we'll take a quick break. I have to use the bathroom.
Me too.
Do we level up
Yeah,
before we go fight?
Do what?
I was gonna say we can call, I was gonna ask if we can call it here.
Yeah, we could definitely call it here. Yeah, we could definitely call it here. And that way we can head on out and be back in 2 weeks, prompt 2 weeks. So that would be on the 16th.
Next week is Mother's Day, which would
Yeah.
be silly.
Yeah.
We get our mothers to play D&D. It'd be awesome.
My mom.
But yeah, I'm going to head us over to the ending screen. We'll talk in chat, and I've got to go to the bathroom really, really bad right now. So I will end the stream or put it on the ending screen, and then we'll talk in Discord.
Okay.
See you guys.
So we can finish talking.
Yes. All right. Later days.